Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pleasure to have the august presence of the Director of Jyotirmoy Education and Welfare Foundation, Dr. Shaurya sir, our special guests, board members, parents, dear colleagues, beloved alumni, dearest students, and all the viewers watching us live across the world. Scintillating beats of the music, heavy racing footsteps, display of talents, arduous, meticulous planning, and the fervor of festivity has all now come down to this day. Embracing the new normal, here we are to welcome you all to the 18th and the second virtual celebration of the annual cultural fiesta of Jyotirmoy Public School. I, Shaurya Doctor, deem it to be my proud privilege to be one of the official hosts for the event.
সুপ্রভাত উপস্থিত সকল অতিথিবৃন্দকে, সম্মানীয় শিক্ষক শিক্ষিকাবৃন্দ, বিশিষ্টজন, সকল অভিভাবক অভিভাবিকা এবং আমার প্রিয় প্রতিভাশালী ছাত্রছাত্রীদের সকলকে স্বাগত জানাই জ্যোতির্ময় পাবলিক স্কুলের 18তম বার্ষিক অনুষ্ঠানের মঞ্চে। গতিশীল জীবনে সংগ্রাম প্রতিনিয়ত, অতিমারির আবহে তা আরো কঠিনতর হয়ে উঠেছে। গত বছর থেকে তাই আমরা অনলাইনে আমাদের বার্ষিক অনুষ্ঠান উদযাপন করছি। দেখার বিষয় এটাই, আমাদের জীবন কিন্তু থেমে থাকেনি। কঠিন থেকে কঠিনতর চ্যালেঞ্জের মোকাবিলা আমরা করে চলেছি। চরম বাধা, বহু দুর্গম পথ মানুষ আজ তার সাহস, শৌর্য, বীর্যের দ্বারা জয় করে ভবিষ্যতের এক সুন্দর প্রভাতের মুখোমুখি এনে দাঁড় করিয়েছে। জ্যোতির্ময় পাবলিক স্কুলও এই একই কঠিন পথেরই পথিক। So, I, Vendrila Pa, feel really privileged to host this program and welcome all the viewers in this virtual platform to celebrate 18th Annual Day of Jyotirmoy Public School. I request all the viewers to kindly share the link from our school Facebook page to your friends, family, and relatives to make the event more colorful. গতিশীল জীবনে যেরকম সঙ্গীত একটা শিল্প হিসাবে আমাদের জীবনকে শুদ্ধ করে তোলে, সেরকম শুদ্ধতম রূপ হিসাবে এই গানের মাধ্যমে বিশ্বজগৎকে প্রকাশ করার চেষ্টা হয়। আপনার হৃদয় ও আত্মাকে উষ্ণ করে তোলে এবং আপনাদের আজকের বার্ষিক অনুষ্ঠানে স্বাগত জানিয়ে সমবেত সঙ্গীত পরিবেশন করতে চলেছে জ্যোতির্ময় পাবলিক স্কুলের শিক্ষার্থীরা।
सुंदर में भाव रंग
Loke Kalyanam, Arogyam Dhana Sampadaha, Shatru Buddhi Vinashaya, Deepa Jyoti Namaskute. Where there is light, darkness cannot be. Where knowledge has come, ignorance must quit. So let's take this opportunity to evoke the Almighty God and pray to the Supreme Power to illumine our minds and enlighten our hearts, strengthen our bonds to the auspicious lamp lighting ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to take a moment today to pay our homage and seek the blessings of late Mr. Jyotirmoy Ganguly sir and late Mrs. Meera Ganguly madam to be our guiding light. And may his strength and thoughts reflect to our grace and glory, and that we may faithfully serve the community as they so desired.
One tree can start a fire. One word can frame a goal. One candle can wipe out darkness. A true leader has a confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the need of others is an art. Our principal, Sir Mr. Sushant Das, does not set out to be a leader, but becomes a special one by the equality of his action and integrity of his intent. I feel proud to announce that our principal sir has been selected as the district level coordinator for NAS, National Achievement Survey under Government of India, and he is also the district level coordinator South Chব্বিশ Pargona for the CBSE board exams, wherein we too were a center. May I now request our principal sir, Mr. Sushant Das, to say a few words on this occasion. Please, sir.
Thank you, Indrila ma'am. Good morning and a hearty welcome to everyone present and viewing this program today. I take this opportunity to greet all a very happy New Year 2022 ahead. We have the honor of having amongst us our revered patron and president of Jyotirmoy Education and Welfare Foundation, Dr. Partho Shaurya Ganguly sir. On behalf of the students and staff of Jyotirmoy Public School, I extend our warm welcome to all guests, staff members of Jyotirmoy Knowledge Park, colleagues, dear parents, and most importantly, my beloved students who are present and viewing the 18th annual day celebration today on this virtual platform. This celebration that we are having today started on the virtual platform since last year. Schools are closed, but learning has not stopped. The frontline fighters of the pandemic, including doctors, nurses, paramedical staff, etc., are revered and they truly deserve so. However, our teachers proved to be equally at par. Had it not been because of the teachers, their readiness to shift overnight from the physical medium to a virtual platform in connecting with their students, the students would have faced greater loss. I sincerely acknowledge the efforts made by all teachers in helping students tide over this difficult time. I believe over the past 18 years, Jyotirmoy Public School has evolved to be one of the best schools. My statement is validated by some of our achievements over the years. Also, recently, the Times of India has ranked us among the top 10 schools in the district of South 24 Parganas. Last year, in the class 10 CBSE board examination, we had a 100% pass result, and Aratrika Mal secured the highest percentage among all students. The third batch of class 12 had appeared for their CBSE board exam last year, and we had a 100% result here too. Shohini Das of class 12 science secured the highest percentage of marks in the aggregate. We are very proud of all our students who have proven that JPS nurtures talent successfully. Along with academic performances, our students brought laurels for the school in several inter-school competitions. Tanisha Banerjee from class 6A has secured the third position among 23 participants in her category in the Hindi poem recitation group in the virtual inter-school Hindi Fest Kaushal 2021, organized by the Ruby Public School, Alipur branch. During this pandemic, the children are leading a monotonous life, and in order to bring them out of this wearisome situation, our school had participated in Jai Hind 2021, Hum Honge Kamyab, a fest conducted by APJ schools. There were around 33 schools with over 300 participants who participated in various events, and we are contented to know that our little ones are no less in bringing laurels for their school. Noha Khan from preparatory bagged the first position, and Ujan Noshkor, also from preparatory, bagged the third position in the event Nanna Munna Rahi, which was a fancy dress competition. Abhigyan Shordar of class 12 tells us how spoken threads are weaved into engaging narratives of timeless talks for JPS. Winning the first prize in Bird and Ballet storytelling event of Kathanan 2021, an inter-school curricular activity organized by the Unison World School Dehradun, made us very, very proud. We are all aware that the academic session 2021-22 has not been a normal one again. Those situations were unfavorable. We had successfully conducted several activities of the school since last academic year, publishing the final results of the academic session 2021 on time, distribution of textbooks for the academic session 21-22 on time, starting the academic session 21-22 as per the scheduled date on the 5th of April 2021, distribution of the split syllabus for the academic session on the very same day was done. We conducted general meeting with parents and the school administration along with the team of teachers to introduce with the parents the scheme of academics planned for the 21-22 session was done at the beginning. Also, it gives a lot of satisfaction when we stand along with our parents in this time of crisis. The school took steps in support of the parents by not increasing the fee for the session 21-22, and the fee for the session was kept in tune with the fees that was collected in 2019, 20 and 2021, including no transport fee till the school reopens. Students are being sent the study materials for all subjects as per the fixed schedule, along with the recordings of the live online classes to help them revisit those classes, or in case they have missed attending them, keeping in view the long exposure to screen that can be harmful for students and strainers too. All classes are planned with sufficient rest time in between when it comes to the online classes. To give greater attention to students in the pre-primary classes, the students are split into 2 shifts, morning and afternoon, and teachers are efficiently managing the classes along with having a better engagement for the children at the early ages. Special skill development classes are started for classes 1 to 4 for the session 21-22 to help young minds master various skills, be it linguistic or mathematical, analytical or logical, along with an open general awareness. Apart from the academic activities, school has been conducting co-curricular activities regularly for all classes so that it does not become monotonous for students to only study sitting at home. Virtual celebrations are highly appreciated on our social media page. To help children learn using various art forms, art integrated activities as given by CBSE has been incorporated in the teaching process this year too. To maintain healthy lifestyle, students across all classes have been provided with physical exercises and yoga that is being sent to them on every weekdays. It is expected that students will practice the same and remain healthy, even staying indoors. We have also started with 2 extracurricular activities recently on the virtual platform that includes yoga and chess for those who are willing to participate. And in the new year, we propose to start in the physical classes for cricket, football, karate, skating after receiving the consent from the parents. The process of sharing weekly academic plans on every Friday continued even during lockdown. This has really helped the students to plan effectively for the classes. To maintain transparency between the school and the parents, we have been conducting regular parent-teacher meets and briefing parents regarding their child's performance. The virtual PTMs are being held in the evening hours to help all parents attend even if they are busy during the daytime. However, it is observed that all parents do not attend. It is an earnest appeal again to all parents who otherwise could not attend PTMs due to paucity of time earlier to do so towards the benefit of their child. Also, we have planned for a physical PTM in the month of January 2022, and we sincerely look forward that all parents will attend, maintaining COVID-19 protocols. Our teachers are regularly attending CBSE training workshops to keep themselves updated with the latest trends in teaching pedagogy and dealing with the students, and evolve to be a better facilitator for their student. On receiving permission from the state government, we were happy to welcome back students of classes 9 to 12, and physical classes started from the 16th of November 2021. We maintained all COVID-19 protocols and ensured that students are safe when in school. I sincerely appreciate the preparedness on the part of parents and students and their willingness to attend the physical classes. We have very successfully conducted and completed the CBSE board first term exams for classes 10 and 12 recently, and were the home center to our own students, along with being as an exam center for students from another school. Culture is the widening of mind and of the spirit. To make cultural development possible in today's children and tomorrow's leaders, we have been organizing the annual day every year at Jyotirmoy Public School, which includes an array of cultural performances by the students. The program gives the students the much needed exposure to become citizens with valuable views and input to the society in later ages. This year, again, the lockdown could not hold us back from organizing this program. And I really need to thank all my teachers and the participating students, along with their parents, for wholeheartedly making this event happen so successfully. We hope we will be able to make the children better humans who will contribute significantly in leading the country to the path of development. I believe all of you are awaiting for the day's program to begin. Please enjoy the performances by the Blooming Buds and encourage them with likes and comments on our official Facebook page of Jyotirmoy Public School so that they are inspired to perform even better in the days to come. Have a wonderful day ahead, and thank you so much for giving me a patient hearing.
Teamwork, collaboration under an able leader can do wonders. And I'm proud to say this, that JPS is an example of one. Thank you again, sir, for inspiring and motivating us to be our best for our students. It is said, excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, dedication, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to perceive hurdles as opportunities. Here at JPS, we firmly believe that recognition and accolades are the greatest motivation that we can present as students. Every year, we have batches of students faring exceptionally well in scholastic and post-scholastic areas. They make us proud, winning accolades for themselves and also for the institution. Join us as we felicitate all our laurel holders in the virtual prize distribution ceremony for the academic session 2021.
Jyotirmoy Public School salutes those who, as successful persons, have proved to be the hero in their strive, showing both expertise and eminence. We are proud to announce their awards and achievements, celebrating together the moment of glory. It's time for announcing the academic achievers of former Class 3. Coming up first, Niladri Shaha, who has secured the highest in English. Next we have Shaurya Shaurya, who has secured the highest in Hindi second language. Next is Debojit Noshkar, who has secured the highest in Bengali second language. Next, Shafullo Mondol, who has secured the highest in mathematics. Last but not the least, Debopriya Patru, who has scored the highest in EVS and is also the class topper for the academic session of 2021 for Class 3. Congratulations to all of you. Next in line, we have the former Class 4 achievers. We have Oishi Chakraborty, who has scored the highest in English, and Oli Chakraborty, who has scored the highest in Bengali second language. Imon Dash and Shumanto Ghoshal both have scored highest in Hindi second language. Next we have Meghadri Sardar, who has secured the highest both in maths and EVS and is also the class topper of former Class 4. Congratulations everyone. We wish you all the best for your future endeavors. Moving on, we have the former students of Class 5 with their achievements. We have Akanksha Haldar, who has secured the highest in English, Hindi second language and social science. Also Obhiraj Roy, who has secured the highest in social science. Next we have Shafullo Pal, who has secured the highest in Bengali second language, maths and science, and is also the class topper of former Class 5. Congratulations to all of you. Great efforts by all.
এখন আমরা পরবর্তী শ্রেণীর সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর প্রাপ্ত শিক্ষার্থীদের নামগুলি জেনে নেব। ষষ্ঠ শ্রেণীতে দ্বিতীয় ভাষা বাংলায় প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে শুভাঙ্গী দত্তা। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা হিন্দিতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে প্রাচী বিশ্বকর্মা। ইংলিশ, ম্যাথস এবং সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে রিফা তানভি শেখ। এরই সাথে 2020-21 শিক্ষাবর্ষে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে ষষ্ঠ শ্রেণীতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে রিফা তানভি শেখ। পরবর্তী শ্রেণীতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর প্রাপ্ত শিক্ষার্থীদের নামগুলি হল: সপ্তম শ্রেণীতে ইংলিশে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল আরিয়ান আবিদ। সোশ্যাল সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে সুতিথি দাস। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা হিন্দিতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে হিমাংশু কুমার। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা বাংলা, ম্যাথস এবং সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে রুদ্রনারায়ণ মণ্ডল। এরই সাথে 2020-21 শিক্ষাবর্ষে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে সপ্তম শ্রেণীতে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল রুদ্রনারায়ণ মণ্ডল। পরবর্তী শ্রেণীতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বরপ্রাপ্ত শিক্ষার্থীদের নামগুলি হল: অষ্টম শ্রেণীতে ম্যাথামেটিক্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে সৌম্যজিৎ দাস। সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল সৌমি গায়েন। সোশ্যাল সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে মাহিরা ইসলাম। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা বাংলায় প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল কাজী বাসিমুল ইসলাম। ইংলিশ দ্বিতীয় ভাষা হিন্দিতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে আরিয়া বোস। এরই সাথে 2020-21 শিক্ষাবর্ষে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে অষ্টম শ্রেণীতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে আরিয়া বোস।
Next in line, we have the former achievers of class 9. Calling out first, Shreyan Safui, who has secured the highest in Hindi second language. Then we have Pranjal Dev, who has scored the highest in maths and social science. Last but not the least, Debjit Sharkar, who has secured the highest in English, second language Bengali and science, and is also the class topper of formal class 9. Kudos to all. We wish you good luck for your future. Moving on, we have the former students of class 10 and with their achievements. Calling out first, Shayon Mondol, who has secured the highest in mathematics. Then we have Aratrika Mal, who has secured the highest in social science, English and Bengali. Then we have Shantosh Kumar, who has secured the highest in Hindi. We are pleased to announce that Shrija Das and Ritika Pramanik has secured the third position with 90.2%. Pritam Mojumdar has secured the second position with 90.6%. We are proud to announce that Aratrika Mal has secured the first position with 97.2% for the academic session of 2021 for class 10. Congratulations Aratrika, and to all the achievers, we wish you all the best. God bless you all.
এখন আমরা পরবর্তী শ্রেণীর সর্বোচ্চ নম্বরপ্রাপ্ত শিক্ষার্থীদের নামগুলি জেনে নেব। ক্লাস 11 সায়েন্সে ইংলিশ দ্বিতীয় ভাষা বাংলা এবং বায়োলজিতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে শ্রেণীতে প্রথম হয়েছে রায়তা জেন। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা হিন্দিতে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল অংশু কুমারী। ম্যাথামেটিক্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে আরিয়া মণ্ডল। ফিজিক্যাল এডুকেশনে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে সোহাম মণ্ডল। ফিজিক্সে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল সৌমি সর্দার। কেমিস্ট্রিতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে শতদীপা সর্দার। কম্পিউটার সায়েন্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে স্নেহা তাঁতি। 11 কমার্সে অ্যাকাউন্টেন্সি এবং বিজনেস স্টাডিজে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে শ্রেণীতে প্রথম হয়েছে বিদুষী পুরকাই। ইকোনমিক্সে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে ঋষভ দে। হিস্ট্রিতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে ঈশিতা রয়। পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্স এবং জিওগ্রাফিতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে 11 হিউম্যানিটিস বিভাগে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল বিদিশা মণ্ডল। এবার আমরা জেনে নেব দ্বাদশ শ্রেণীতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বরপ্রাপ্ত শিক্ষার্থীদের নামগুলি। ইংলিশ বায়োলজি এবং ম্যাথামেটিক্সে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে সোহিনী দাস। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা হিন্দিতে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে শেখ জেমিনা, সোহিনী দাস এবং ঋষভ সিং। ফিজিক্স এবং কেমিস্ট্রিতে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে যুগ্মভাবে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে সোহিনী দাস এবং আবিত্রা রয়। দ্বিতীয় ভাষা বাংলায় সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম হয়েছে বিদিশা ঘোষ, সোমদুতি দাস, দীপজায়িকা কায়েত এবং আবিত্রা রয়। ফিজিক্যাল এডুকেশনে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে যুগ্মভাবে প্রথম হয়েছে দেবী পাল এবং আবিত্রা রয়। অ্যাকাউন্টেন্সি, বিজনেস স্টাডিজ এবং ইকোনমিক্সে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম হয়েছে শাহিনী দাস। জিওগ্রাফিতে প্রথম স্থানাধিকারী হল নরিন সুলতানা। হিস্ট্রি এবং পলিটিক্যাল সায়েন্সে সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম হয়েছে দীপজয়িকা কায়েত। এরই সাথে 2020-21 শিক্ষাবর্ষে দ্বাদশ শ্রেণীতে যে 3 জন শিক্ষার্থী সর্বোচ্চ নম্বর পেয়ে প্রথম স্থান অধিকার করেছে তারা হল ক্লাস 12 সায়েন্স থেকে সোহিনী দাস, ক্লাস 12 কমার্স থেকে শাহিনী দাস এবং ক্লাস 12 হিউম্যানিটিস থেকে দীপজয়িকা কায়েত।
Congratulations to all the winners. Remember, you cannot change the direction of the wind, but you can always adjust your sails to reach your goal. The world is your stage, and you're the artist of your aspirations. Hope to add many more feathers to your cap in the days to come. Leadership isn't about age, but rather leadership is about influence, impact, and inspiration, as quoted by Oni Anata. At GPS, we have the privilege to be nurtured by one such indomitable spirited leader, a true Samaritan, a man of vision, and a Dorian educationist with a keen passion for sports and peace. He has inspired many and selflessly contributed to the society with his vision and willingness to always walk that extra mile for the betterment of the society at large. May I now have the honor of requesting our pillar of strength, the director, patron and benefactor of Jyotirmoy Education and Welfare Foundation, Dr. Shaurya Ganguly sir, to come live and address our viewers. Please, sir.
Very good morning to everyone. Or is it already good afternoon? Good afternoon. Well, to be honest, my heart cries out of joy. A joy so great. It's a history of 18 years now. You have just said that it's the 18th annual day. When we started this school in 2004, we started with only 40 odd students. And after 3 months of the school running, the students made a performance. And some of my friends who likes me and also encourages me in whatever I do, one of them was present there. And I said, look, this is a very humble attempt of mine. Let me see if I can do something. So he said that this is a great effort of yours that you have already started. Many of us do think that we should do something, but you have already done it. And today, attending this meeting in this virtual mode, so much difficulties is being faced by humanity at large today due to this pandemic. In spite of that, such performances and such organized manner is being presented. Actually, I feel like crying. My sincere thanks to all the students who have made this possible. I really give kudos to all my students that in spite of so much difficulties and odds, while studying in the academic scene, at the same time in your own day-to-day life, you have achieved so much for the school. You have done the actual hard work. You have achieved what you should achieve. And the school has made the name, and we all feel proud of that. I also wish to thank all the teachers. Their, the unrelenting persuasion of making things happen from practically nothing. We are located in a very remote place. আমাকে অনেকে বলে কোথায় থাকো, আমি বলি 26 পরগনায় থাকি. Because development has really not touched us. Being very close to Calcutta also, we were a very, very backward region. Being close to Sundarban, our influence on the development was more touched by Sundarban than by Calcutta. We are almost equidistant from Sundarban and Calcutta. But we are more, in terms of development, we are more, এখনো রাত্রিবেলা হঠাৎ ডাক্তার লাগলে আমাদের আশেপাশে গ্রামে we don't get doctors. Of course, very recently things have started changing, but that was a true scenario. এই পরিস্থিতিতে, trying to build a school which will be, challenging the city brethren at par, and will take the bull by its horn and say, yes, we can also do. We have the potential, and given little bit of exposure, given little bit of, facilities, we can also be very, very successful. That is what our students and teachers have done. And this has all happened because of relentless effort of the principal, Mr. Sushant Das. Sushant, I have no words to describe the contribution you have made and turned around the school from a practically a non-entity with little bit of infrastructure. Yes, physical infrastructure was there with us from the beginning, but the functional infrastructure that you have built, which has actually resulted into whatever you have been able to showcase today, is because of the functional infrastructure that you have built. Kudos to you and thanks to you. And to all your teachers team, including staff, including manager, including everybody, including the drivers who drive your vehicles, including the security, everybody has put in their bit. And last but not the least, it is the parents and the guardians who bestowed their faith on us that yes, we are capable of taking care of their children, we are capable of taking care of the future. And we will nurture them properly, and they will definitely fructify into leaders of the society, leaders who have all-round ability as a human being, a leader who can compete, a leader who can cooperate, a leader who will have a vision to adapt to changes and also be a change agent himself. And that is what we are aiming at. We have been largely successful, but miles to go. The pandemic has put a dampener effect on us. While we were planning to go into residential form of education, increase our connections with the rest of the world, have more and more international connections and symposiums to expose our children to the world arena, we have this pandemic hit us badly, and we had to roll back. At one point of time, we were all very afraid of our own lives. But now gradually we have combated. Whenever humanity has been faced with challenges, thrown up, unknown challenges, the resilience in humanity has always, kept us going, and we have always found solutions to however difficult the problem may be. If you look back to the history of the human being 75,000 years ago, the modern Homo sapiens, they have faced so much difficulties, survive. And today at this life cycle, we are at the highest level. We are ruling the world because of our resilience and because of our ability to come out with solutions to various problems. What we would like JPS to be is not a model only by having academic marks. Yes, that's a very easy, it's a very easy way of becoming to the top. For instance, if you produce 3 toppers in series, 3 consecutive years you produce toppers, you are immediately in the limelight. It's a recorded, achievement. But that's not what it is. What will happen? Suppose somebody becomes top, and then, you have to be successful in life. So what I am trying to say is that this school believes in building leaders, not only from the academic point of view, but from all point of view. Every one of us cannot become topper in every subject. So what we have our own strength, we have our own areas. So JPS being the grooming ground for the young talents, apart from academics, we will also try to give them exposure and possibilities and platforms to try out their own skills. I will love to have a student of mine being reported as the best wildlife photographer tomorrow. I would like to one of my students being called the international grandmaster in chess, or somebody going for shooting or wrestling to Olympics. That is what it is, and that is what we are pursuing with the initiative of Sushant. We have already branched into various sports, and my wish is at least 15, 16 or 20 odd sports which is played in Olympics and even not played in Olympics like Kabaddi. Our school should be representing in everywhere, and our students, whoever wants this, should be done. So that is what we are pursuing. Another, this occasion, I am sure many of the guardians are also here. To the guardians, I would like to make a request, formal request, that, and Sushant also. Sushant, let us also try to inculcate the spirit of entrepreneurship among our young children, our future. We should be able to build up entrepreneurs also. Economic wealth is very, very important for healthy, happy sustenance of a society. And the wealth should be your own. The wealth should be at your command. So entrepreneurship is something we should be looked into. I would request you to expose our students to various and something which will rekindle their mind into the spirit of entrepreneurship. That is also one area certainly we should look into. We can expose them to various chambers of commerce conferences and all. Even this Bengal Summit, Business Summit is coming. You can, if those who are studying commerce or those who are interested in doing business in future, you can create a small team and send them out and let them see what's happening in the outer world, because they have to ultimately get prepared to fight and compete in that outer world. Suppose somebody is a very good scientist. He comes out with a very good formula to, let's say, cure COVID. But he has to ultimately convert it into money. And for that, enterprise is required. And he should not just work as an employee in somewhere and his own, intelligence and everything is being sold for a pittance. That is not what we should continue to do. So that also is one area I would seriously request you to look into. And sports as usual, we will get into. And right now, class 9 to class 12, we are conducting physical classes. I pray to Almighty that let things be congenial so that we can roll back to, because physical class, in my opinion, is much more enchanting. Because when I used to go to school, I never used to go to study. I used to go to meet my friends. I used to play in the tiffin time. The addas that I used to have before entering the school and after coming out from the school, that was my attraction. And I'm sure many of my students also have those attractions which cannot be provided in the virtual mode, and all being recorded and all. It's very, very, very alarming. We are unable to provide them an opportunity in absence of this physical class to grow, a chance to grow in their own speed, own light, own theme. We are setting a preconceived theme for them and asking them to, they are unable to choose the corner of the tree under which they want to maro adda with their friends. We are fixing up them in a, a stamp size icon. And it's not, in my opinion, we should look forward to rolling back to physical classes as soon as, of course, it is permitted, by the medical experts and government. We have to. And with this, I would like to tell you that, tell everyone and the parents that we sincerely thank, and believe you me, I have been attached to many educational institutions, and I've seen, I've traveled half the globe. I've seen your school is something which is going to make a lot of noise in future. Be with the school, and we have an excellent captain in Sushant, and also his teammates are also excellent, each one of them. I'm not going to mention each one of you by name. All of you are very good, and all of you are doing your best. I know that. And I have a strong conviction, and whatever difficulties we have faced, we have braved it together as a team, and we have survived as a team, and we are going to have a larger team in future, have more people with us, and we are going to, grow from heights to heights, and we will definitely be acknowledged more. Today, Sushant has mentioned that we have been mentioned as one of the top 10 schools. It's not far away, then we will be mentioned as the topmost school of South Chobbish Pargana. I'm sure whatever you are doing is right. Competition is teaming up. There are other schools coming up. We are not afraid of that. More the merrier, as Sushant said yesterday. So I'm really looking forward to more competition, and that will, help us, excelling, because we will be, if we are challenged, because otherwise complacency creeps in. And then we start plateauing. So I wish that more competition gives us, more we will be becoming sharp and more agile, and our spirit to climb higher and higher will remain with us forever. With this, I sincerely thank all of you for giving me a patient hearing. And my dear students, be brave. You have done extremely well. I'm proud of you. And we are all with you. Even after, if you leave Shohini and all, you will be leaving the school. We'll miss you certainly. But at the same time, we are happy that you are going to the outer world. And I'm sure you will bring accolades to the institutions you will be joining, like you have brought it to Jyotirmoy Public School. The other institutions, they will be lucky to have students like you. And finally, when you embark on your journey, a professional journey, the organizations that will be working, the societies that will be impacted with your work will all benefit from the rich, heritage and culture that you have acquired at Jyotirmoy Public School and at your family and in the neighborhood you have been brought up. Don't forget your roots, but do have the courage to open your wings and fly high. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Strong leadership is the key to success, and without you, sir, that would not be possible. Thank you for inspiring all of us and our dreams every single day. We would take this opportunity to request our patron and protector, Dr. Partha Ganguly, sir, to do the honors for another grand event in the history of JPS, the unveiling of the second edition of the annual school e-magazine, Jyotirmoy. So please.
This e-magazine honors, I mean, is there any formal way of doing the honors, or I just say it's open or something like that? What is it? What do you want me to do?
Sir, it will be inaugurated by the IT team, and it will be informed by you. The IT team will take care of this display.
Okay. So I'll stand by it. Yes, sure.
Thank you.
Well, Sushant, a commendable initiative. This e-magazine, it has been your dream for quite some time, and you have now unveiled it. Excellent. And I hope all of us have good reading material in this, and we can all contribute to this. It's a students' platform. And being in the e-format, there are certain difficulties, but at the same time, there are a lot of advantages. It can reach out to the entire globe. Try to do that, and consider, this gives me a thought that this virtual mode can help us in interacting with schools across the globe on the virtual mode at least. Why not try to take some initiative, have one or two of your teachers made into a small group and let them take some initiative to connect to other schools. I'm sure schools like you and principals like you across the globe will be appreciating your initiative and will respond positively. So that this will become a very good exposure for their students. They can, when we were young, we had a concept of pen friend. Through Junior Statesman, there was a magazine. We used to have pen friends. We never used to know them, see them, not even see their face. But we used to write letters, and those letters were, published or sent across to them in their address through a desk in Junior Statesman. The editor was Desmond Doig. So why don't you create such a platform? In fact, the JPS can initiate a platform for other schools also. A kind of virtual friendship platform or pen friend platform, something like that. It's a very good initiative. I'm sure it will do well, like all your other initiatives have done. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, without further ado, let us now move on to celebrate the spirit of the day, the reason of our joyful congregation today. And with this, I would now call upon the co-curricular coordinator, Ms. Cornelia Day, to formally introduce the theme of our annual function for this session, 2021-22.
The road to success is lengthy, full of hardships, but has its own flavor once you reach it. For some, however, it may be just reaching the end of the road. Not everyone gets to win or reach the first 3 positions. It's about determination. It is about the struggle. It is about the perseverance. It is keeping your head high, feeling motivated, and the courage and optimism to go as far as you can. Good afternoon to all my esteemed audience. I am Konanika De, the CCA coordinator of JPS. And it gives me immense pleasure to present to you the theme for the 18th annual day of Jyotirmoy Public School, Shaurya, League of Legends, which celebrates the tenacity and strong-mindedness of such athletes who have struggled hard and shed their sweat off to become an inspiration for themselves and to others. For every destination, there is a hurdle. And for every hurdle, you have millions who want to cross it. Be it Olympics or the Paralympics, you have winners everywhere. Not because they won a prize for coming first, second, or third, but for having the zeal and the courage to be where they were. Today, we celebrate the sportsmanship, the spirit, and the zeal of these legends as we hope high and dream big for our young buds to achieve the same moral fiber and dedication in their lives.
It will be fun. All our friends are ready and waiting for us. But I can't go now. I am busy watching Jyotirmoy and they like me watch Jyotirmoy. I don't like sports and I'm not interested in playing outside. You don't know how much fun it is to play outside. And do you know how games and sports help us? It is very essential for our physical and mental health. Yes, and this is right. It improves our immunity and stamina. It makes our heart, muscles, and bones strong. Sports also help us perform better in our exams. Oh, now I have understood the benefits of games and sports. Let's go out to play. Yes!
We have been talking about the sportsmen, their hectic schedules, their contributions, and their dreams. A person may dream of becoming an athlete. He may attend several training sessions and may also sacrifice many other commitments in his life. But is it possible for every athlete to achieve success every time? Maybe 1 in 1,000 is fortunate enough to be recognized by the world. A sportsman is known for his competitive spirit, and all the failures that he faces in his life turns out to be the pillars of his success.
শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের আসনে পৌঁছানোর সিঁড়ি হলো একনিষ্ঠ মনোবল, পিছনে ফিরে না তাকানোর মনোবল। হ্যাঁ, এক্ষেত্রে কি হার আসবে না? নিশ্চয়ই আসবে। আশাটাই স্বাভাবিক। জীবনের প্রতিটা ক্ষেত্রেই হার ও জিত আছে, তবে হার মেনে নেওয়া মনোভাবে কোনো জায়গা নেই এই বিশ্ব দরবারে। হেরেও যারা হার মানে না, উঠে দাঁড়ায় নতুন করে কিছু শুরু করার জন্য, তারাই শ্রেষ্ঠত্বের দাবি রাখে। মাথায় পড়ে জয়ের মুকুট।
जलना बुझना बुझ के चलना, मरना जीना मर के जीना, मांगने वाली चीज नहीं है मौका उसका जिसने छीना। गिरना उठना उठ के चलना, चढ़ जा अंबर जीना जीना, याद रहे ये शर्त सफर की, पीछे मुड़ के देख कभी ना। जीत का जुनून है तो हार सोचना क्यों, जब जिंदगी है एक ही, 2 बार सोचना क्यों। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है, मैं एक पन्ना क्यों रहूं, मुझे दास्तां बनना है। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां धड़कने, यही तो मजा है, किया जो किसी ने नहीं हम करें। कोई तो वजह है जो जिद पे अड़ी है ये धड़कने, यही तो मजा है, किया जो किसी ने नहीं हम करें। ललकार की घड़ी है ये बेकार सोचना क्यों, जब जिंदगी है एक ही, दो बार सोचना क्यों। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है, मैं एक पन्ना क्यों रहूं, मुझे दास्तां बनना है। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है। आँख झुकनी है, तेरे अंदर है जितनी आग, यहाँ उससे भी दुगनी है। सूरज आँख दिखा ले आज, कल तेरी आँख झुकनी है, तेरे अंदर है जितनी आग, यहाँ उससे भी दुगनी है। तलवार हाथ में है तेरे, बेमार सोचना क्यों, जब जिंदगी है एक ही, दो बार सोचना क्यों। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है, मैं एक पन्ना क्यों रहूं, मुझे दास्तां बनना है। मैं परिंदा क्यों बनूं, मुझे आसमां बनना है।
An athlete's poem by Lady Strauss. It takes a lot of time to master such skill. There are lot of down times, but I climb on my hill. There are days that my body is strained and I'm about to give up, but I go back to self-reclamation and rise up. The passion to play runs in my veins. I will train myself hard, though it rains. My discipline is as scorching as sun, but I still make my sport a sort of fun. This game is worthwhile and is something even more. The confidence it gives can make my dreams soar. Every accomplishment that I make, my modesty becomes better. Each time I face defeat, my dedication becomes stronger.
Winning and losing are phases of reality, but it changes my entire entity. So I keep myself motivated and listen to my coach. The God Almighty Himself will hand me His torch. There is something more than a gold medal hanging on my neck. It is something that no one can ever wreck. This whole meaningful experience makes me complete. I am proud that I grow to be an athlete. Thank you.
খেলা কখনো মনোরঞ্জনের জন্য হয়ে থাকে, আবার কখনো তা হয়ে থাকে জীবনে বেঁচে থাকার মূল উৎস। বহু অপেক্ষার পরে পাওয়া যায় জীবনের কাঙ্ক্ষিত ফল। তবে সেই কাঙ্ক্ষিত ফল পাওয়ার রাস্তা এতটা মসৃণ নয়। কণ্টকময় রাস্তা অতিক্রম করার পরেই পাওয়া যায় সেই কাঙ্ক্ষিত ফল, যা নিয়ে গর্ব করে গোটা পরিবার, গোটা দেশ, গোটা পৃথিবী।
Our students have crossed many hardships in their lives and have chased their dreams. Their passions have enabled them to accomplish their dreams. Not only are they the champions of JPS, but also they are the champions of their lives. Now we are going to present a song, We Are the Champions.
সহজে জেতার আনন্দ কোথায়? আসলে সহজে যা কিছু পাওয়া যায় তার মূল্য থাকে না। প্রতিকূলতার মাত্রা যত বেশি হবে তা অতিক্রম করার আনন্দ তত বেশি। জীবন প্রতি মুহূর্তে আমাদের পরীক্ষা নেয়, কিন্তু সেই পরীক্ষায় অনুত্তীর্ণ হওয়া মানে এই নয় যে সবকিছু শেষ হয়ে যাবে। নিজের উপর বিশ্বাস রাখাটাই মূল। স্বামী বিবেকানন্দের লেখা ধৈর্য ধরো কিছুকাল হে বীর হৃদয় কবিতায় সেই সুরই ধ্বনিত হয়েছে।
ধৈর্য ধরো কিছুকাল হে বীর হৃদয়, স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ। সূর্য যদি মেঘাচ্ছন্ন হয় কিছুক্ষণ, যদি বা আকাশ হেরো বিষণ্ণ গম্ভীর, ধৈর্য ধরো কিছু কাল হেবি হৃদয়, জয় তব যেন সুনিশ্চয়।
শীত যায়, গ্রীষ্ম আসে, তার কাছাকাছি ঢেউ পড়ে, ওঠে পুনঃ তারই সাথে। আলো ছায়া আগাইয়া দেয় পরশরে, হও তবে ধীর স্থির বীর।
জীবন কর্তব্য ধর্ম বড় তিক্ত জানি, জীবনের সুখজয় বৃথা ও চঞ্চল, লক্ষ্য আজ বহু দূরে, ছায়ায় মলি। তবু চল অন্ধকার হেবীর হৃদয়, সবটুকু শক্তির সাথে লই। তবু চল অন্ধকার হেবীর হৃদয়, সবটুকু শক্তির সাথে লই।
কর্ম নষ্ট নাহি হবে, কোনো চেষ্টা হবে না বিফল। আশা হোক উন্মলিত, শক্তি অস্তমিত, কোটি দেশ হতে তব জন্মেবে উত্তর পুরুষ। ধৈর্য ধর কিছু কাল হেবি হৃদয়, কল্যাণের নাহি কবিলয়।
জ্ঞানী গুণী মুষ্টিমেয় জীবনের পথে, তবুও তাঁরাই হেথা হন কর্মধার। জনগণ তাহাদের বোঝে বহু পরে, চাহিও না কারো আগে, ধীরে লই চল। সাথে তব ক্রান্তদর্শী দূরদর্শী যারা, সাথে তব ভগবান সর্বশক্তিমান। আশীষ ঝরিয়া পড়ে তব শিরে, তুমি মহাপ্রাণ। সত্য হোক, শিব হোক, সকলই তোমার। ধন্যবাদ।
आदरणीय अध्यापकों और मेरे प्यारे साथियों, जैसे कि हम सभी यहाँ इस कार्यक्रम को मनाने के लिए इकट्ठा हुए हैं, मैं इस अवसर पर हमारे जीवन में खेलों के महत्व के विषय पर भाषण देना चाहती हूँ। मैं मेरी कक्षा अध्यापिका की बहुत आभारी हूँ कि उन्होंने मुझे आप सभी के सामने मेरे विचार रखने का मौका दिया है। खेल जीवन किसी एक क्षेत्र तक ही सीमित नहीं है, यह एक व्यक्ति को अपने जीवन भर के लिए उपलब्धियों को प्रदान करता है। यह पाया गया है कि वह बच्चे जो चुनौतीपूर्ण प्रतियोगिताओं में भाग लेते हैं, उन्हें कक्षा की चुनौतियों को पसंद है और वे प्रतियोगी समाज में भी अपना कार्य कर सकते हैं। नियमित रूप से खेलकूद में भागीदारी लेना एक बच्चे को अपने जीवन एवं विद्यालय में खेल खेलना सिखाता है। वे अच्छी तरह से जान जाते हैं कि हारे हुए खेल को कैसे जीतना है। खिलाड़ी हमेशा अनुशासन और आत्मविश्वास से भरे रहते हैं। वे कभी भी अपने जीवन के किसी भी संघर्ष से निराश नहीं होते। वे आसानी से नैतिकता, आवश्यक कौशल और जीने की कला को विकसित कर लेते हैं। इस तरह के तकनीकी संसार में प्रतियोगिता निरंतर बढ़ती ही जा रही है, जिसके वजह से बच्चों एवं युवाओं को अधिक प्रयासों की आवश्यकता है। इस अवस्था में खेल मनुष्य की शांतिपूर्ण और कुशल मस्तिष्क निर्माणकारी भूमिका निभाता है। यह पाया गया है कि एक व्यक्ति जो खेल कूद की गतिविधियों में रुचि रखता है, वे अपने जीवन के किसी भी खेल में हार नहीं मानता। अब मैं मेरे सहपाठियों के साथ आप सभी के सामने एक कविता प्रस्तुत करने जा रहे हैं, जिसके कवि है विकास बत्सल।
दुनिया में सबसे आसान काम है विश्वास खोना, कठिन काम है विश्वास पाना, और उससे भी कठिन काम है विश्वास को बनाए रखना। विश्वास को बनाए रखने के लिए खड़े रहे, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो। दुनिया में सबसे आसान काम है सपने देखना, कठिन काम है सपने पूरे करना, और उससे भी कठिन काम है सपनों को हकीकत में बदलना। सपनों को हकीकत में बदलने के लिए खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो।
दुनिया में सबसे आसान काम है बात सुनना, कठिन काम है बात कहना, और उससे भी कठिन काम है अपनी बात को मनवाना। अपनी बात को मनवाने के लिए खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो। दुनिया में सबसे आसान काम है हार जाना, कठिन काम है जीत जाना, और उससे भी कठिन काम है बार बार जीतते रहना। बार बार जीतने के लिए खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो।
अगर जुनून हो सर पर तेरे और अंदर में हो विश्वास, फिर ठोकर और ठुकराने का होगा कहाँ तुम्हें एहसास। मकसद में सच्चाई हो तो सीना ठोककर यही रहो, झुकना होगा दुनिया तुमको, विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो। दुनिया बदली है जिसने भी, उनको पहले इनकार मिला, अपमानों का हार मिला और तानों का उपहार मिला। हर श्वास में विश्वास भरे लहरों के विपरीत बढ़ो, विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो।
अपने सपने तुम स्वयं चुनो और बुन लो विश्वास की डोरी से। तुम विजय गर्जना के नायक, तुमको क्या करना लोरी से। तुम स्वयं सिद्ध इस जीवन के उन्मुक्त गगन में उड़े चलो। आरंभ आज से नवजीवन का, विश्वास पे अपने खड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो, अड़े रहो।
धन्यवाद।
जिंदगी खेल भी उसी के साथ खेलती है जो खिलाड़ी बेहतरीन होता है। दर्द सबके एक से है मगर हौसले सबके अलग अलग। कोई हताश होकर बिखर जाता है, कोई संघर्ष करके निखर जाता है। इस बात को गौर करने से यह पता चलता है कि जीत और हार आपकी सोच पर निर्भर करती है। अगर मान लो तो हार होगी और ठान लो तो जीत होगी।
With every dawn leads a new struggle, and only the soul ones are the ones who surpass every barrier and always inspire us with their amazing achievements. Each victory narrates the story of their brothers and how they light the lamp of hope for others to tread their way.
पीछे मेरे अंधेरा, आगे अंधी आंधी है। मैंने ऐसी आंधी में दिया जलाया है। दिल पत्थर हो जाएगा या पत्थर का दिल धड़केगा, ऐसी एक चट्टान से मैंने सर टकराया है। धज्जी 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 रात पुरानी, छेड़ सुबह की नई ये कहानी। जरा नजर उठा के उड़ा दिखा के जमीन से फलक हटा दे ओ वीरया। जरा नजर उठा के उड़ा दिखा के जमीन से फलक हटा दे ओ वीरया। से गुजर के आंधी से उतर के आया मैं आया। जिंदगी पुकार ले, जिंदगी सवार दे आया मैं आया। बदनाम हुआ था वो नाम दिखा दे दोस्त, आगाज किया था अंजाम दिखा दे दोस्त। फिर सीने से लगा ले जिंदगी, जरा नजर उठा के उड़ा दिखा दे, जमीन से फलक हटा दे ओ वीरिया। जरा नजर उठा के उड़ा दिखा दे, जमीन से फलक हटा दे ओ वीरिया। ओ वीरिया तगड़े ओए तगड़े डड्डे सूरमा, सोने ओए सोने सड्डे सूरमा। तगड़े ओए तगड़े डड्डे सूरमा, सोने ओए सोने सड्डे सूरमा। पीछे मेरे अंधेरा, आगे अंधी आंधी है। मैंने ऐसी आंधी में दिया जलाया है। दिल पत्थर हो जाएगा
With this, we have come to the end, and I heartily hope you have enjoyed every part of the program as much as we have enjoyed putting it up. Today's event had required a mammoth contribution from so many people from so many ends. It is said that life is so much like a sport. If we compare it with cricket, we know that if we work hard and luck is on our side, we can easily get a 4 or a 6. If not, then we achieve success even by making 1 or 2 runs at a time. If we compare our life to football, we know how alert, strong, and focused we have to be in order to keep the ball with us, not let anyone take it from us, and finally make a goal. It is needless to say that we cannot achieve anything alone. We need the support of others. And in an occasion as such, there are so many people working hand in hand to make it successful. First and foremost, let us all raise our hearts to thank the Almighty for showering His divine blessings over us and making this event a grand success. Our sincere gratitude goes to you, sir, Dr. Partha Ganguly, sir, founder and president of Jyotirmoy Education and Welfare Foundation, for tirelessly giving your time and resources for the amelioration of JPS and for ushering us with an energetic and inspiring address. Just as sales help both to go in the right direction, so is the guidance of our principal, sir, Mr. Shandas. It is needless to say that today's program would not have been such a grand success without your supervision and monitoring, sir. A special and extraordinary thank you to our extraordinary parents and well-wishers for extending the support to the school. Be today and always, your support means everything to us.
A big thank you to all my colleagues who have painstakingly prepared a line of today's renditions, putting in that extra efforts and that extra energy in ensuring coordination among the students and that every performance is perfect. A special salute to our admin head, Mr. Amojit Ganguly, sir, who has provided us with things in a nick of time and for helping us so many arrangements in regard to this event. It goes without saying that in today's world, the IPC code for any event is paramount. Hence, a special gratitude goes to Mr. Rajiv Saha, sir, and his team for the constant support they render to make today's event a grand success. A big thank you to our non-teaching staffs for their involvement and willingness to take active part in the completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone. At last, but not the least, kudos to our students who put in their best to make this event a grand one, spreading the fragrance of love on the stage. Trust me, the list is long. We only wish we could have thanked each and every person individually for being a part of our success story. Once again, we express the aura of gratitude to each one of you for being with us and being a part of 18th annual function of JPS 21-22. May I now request everyone to please stand up for the national anthem.